Finally, some more My Player. What's up, guys? Mancake here with my second game from the Miami Heat. We're playing the Sixers in this case. As you can see, I'm matched up against a really ugly white center from their team. He must have been drafted. It'll be interesting to match up against him because I don't necessarily know his tendencies, so I'm not really sure if he's a face-up or a back-down center. And that's not terribly important, but it is nice to know. And for those that don't already know, I've extended my quarter length to 10 minutes for the season, in part because I just wanted some realistic stats for my whole entire team, and I've got really good teammates here, and it's going to be a lot of fun to play some long games with them and see how many points D. Wade and Rudy Gay can put up, because they are beasts. And in this case, I see Chalmers posting up, and he's not too effective in the post, so I'm ready for the rebound, and I get the easy flush. And to be honest, I do not know what Iggy was doing here. He really shouldn't even have shot that over D. Wade, but if I'm there too, that's a tough shot, and I get the easy rejection. And like I said, I don't know how this guy's gonna shoot, and his tendencies are something I do not know yet. And he takes a really wacky shot there, and he hits it. So you gotta be careful. Those are really tough to block from my experience. And as you can see, Rudy Gay is just going to town. Now I'm gonna be honest here. This is probably my best oop in a very long time. Pretty much dunk over the entire team. I love it. Allen Iverson is in pain after that alley-oop. Pretty sick, if you ask me. And one thing you'll notice, I put a lot of fast break clips in this. It just seems like this team is amazing on the break. I just play defense, and they pretty much are instantly running down the court with Rudy Gay and D. Wade on the wings, and I'm loving it so far. And Michael Beasley using his offhand, the right hand in the post, and hitting a tough shot there. Just, this team chemistry is amazing already, and Larry Hughes even getting some good looks there from D. Wade, so I'm loving that. And Mini Afro Man's in this game again, and he's not doing too much, unfortunately, but Samuel Dallenberg hitting a three, not helping that objective I've got there to limit my matchup in points, so I'm not happy with that. But whatever, it's 2K for you lately. And here you can see Mini Afro Man trying to work his floater, and he misses, but Beasley steals my rebound and gets a sick dunk. Definitely loving this so far. And we get a steal here, and you know what's coming. Rudy Gay, full speed ahead, tomahawk. Love watching him dunk. But they're in transition here, and I got to play some defense as usual. And I get a pretty sweet block, if you ask me. Thaddeus Young didn't even see this coming. Definitely worth a second look. Even the ref will put up his hand in enjoyment. He likes it. Nah, he's actually just saying the ball's out of bounds. Dead ball. But, once again, this white guy, I don't know who did his hair, but he's not doing so hot now that I've figured out he's a pretty quick shooter. He pulls up pretty quickly. And once again, just more transition. Just a real treat to watch. This team is just amazing. I honestly think this team's a little bit overpowered, but you guys chose the team, so I won't complain. And Thaddeus Young gets the really tough layup animation there. It's almost impossible to block if you jump early. And I'm going to get a shot clock beating reverse flush there. Even the computer wants to take a second look. Definitely a nice dunk, something you don't see from me too often. And Allen Iverson with a sick crossover to the floater, really typical AI there. And too bad we can't see that on a regular basis anymore. He was fun to watch back in his heyday. But I got to find D. Wade, and we've got a huge lead at this point. And we're gonna get in a steal here from Larry Hughes, and D. Wade going full speed ahead, punishing the Sixers. Another tomahawk. Just an amazing team so far. And he finds me with a pretty tough pass, and I take a tough shot there. And we've got a 20-point lead. Sixers have only scored 16 points at this point in the game, and we're almost to halftime. We're just playing great defense, and you know what's coming. That is a posterization if I've ever seen one. Oh my God, definitely need to see that again. And D. Wade just punishing AI and Thaddeus Young. I wish I could dunk like that. But they're going to score here at some point, but not quite yet. I'm doing my work on defense. You guys are just expecting that at this point, I know, but I thought that was a pretty good block. And D. Wade capitalizes with a nice mid-range jumper coming off the block, so I'm really happy with his start so far. And we're working the ball around here, and I was almost certain Beasley was going to take that shot, but he passes it up to Wade, who misses, and I get the flush. Love it. Really just working quite well together at this point. And get another steal, and you see D. Wade coming. He doesn't get the dunk, but he gets the and one. Loving the start. Second quarter's winding down at this point, and Beasley takes a pretty tough shot with the man in his face, and I get the one-handed tip slam. And that's the first half. They only scored 20 points to our 47. This is an amazing team, and of course I'm going to be the player of the game just because I worked the glass so well. That's a pretty amazing first half if you ask me. And here we are at the start of the third quarter, and I'm going to start things off just as I left them by cleaning up this glass and getting an easy dunk over that generated drafted player Lindsay, and he's not doing so hot against me, but here he really burns me. I don't know why I didn't put a hand in his face. I know he's shooting quickly, and that's really my own fault for not trying to contest that shot, but you know, I'm finding my teammates here, and I find Michael Beasley for the easy jumper, and I see Chalmers getting backed down by Elton Brand, and I am not going to allow that, as you know by now. And our team is really hustling through transition here, and you know, even though it's early in the shot clock, Wade takes a tough shot here and sinks it. You know, we've got a really big lead at this point, and it's getting kind of pathetic, but Lou Williams shaking and baking Al Harrington for the tough shot, trying to keep this close, but I really think it's out of reach at this point. Here you can see Drew Holiday playing some good defense on D. Wade, and you know, he's forced to pass it before he gets the 8 seconds call, but we get some good ball movement here, and I tried to hit D. Wade, but he wanted to give it right back, so I'm going to take that shot in the middle of the key, and we've got a 30-point lead. It's just a beast game at this point. Some more great ball movement. Jermaine O'Neal being the benefactor on that one, getting an easy dunk. And for whatever reason, I'm guarding Iguodala now, and he is going to posterize me. And I don't think that'll be the last time. I'm not sure, but just it's not nice for me to have to guard a shooting guard. And you know, he gets an easy oop and just leaves me crying, to be honest. No, but I just didn't like it. But you know, some more good ball movement. And once again, Jermaine O'Neal being the one who gets the final bucket there. And just keeping this lead at this monstrous 30-point level, so I'm really happy with this, but still guarding Iguodala, and you know, I'm not going to let him burn me again, and I'm going to get an easy block there, so that's all good and dandy. But Drew Holiday, what are you doing? You knew I was coming. I get the easy block once again, and you know, I passed to Rudy Gay. I thought he would shoot that immediately. He didn't, but he's going to go ahead and shoot before the shot clock expires there, and hits a really tough shot. Just not being nice to these Sixers, and Allen Iverson once again is just pulling up and making some nice shots, but he didn't really do too much beyond that. And a little bit more of Dwayne Wade right back at you, Allen Iverson, and end of the third quarter here. And I tried to help on the shot because I knew it was coming, but Iguodala, tough shot, and we're in the fourth quarter. I called for a dumb oop there, and Drew Holiday posterizes Dwayne Wade. They are just not happy with us at this point, and Al Harrington's going to go ahead and swish this. Some great ball movement once again. I'm really getting subbed out a lot at this point because we are dominating by so much, but once again, I get posterized, this time by Thaddeus Young. I've blocked him quite a bit this game, but you know, he wasn't happy with me, and not happy with that alley-oop, but you know, it's expected as a big man. And you know, Dwayne Wade just doing what he does. I saw he was being flashy, so I was going to be a little flashy myself, and I was a little upset about that oop in my face. So you know, I was gonna, you know, that was pretty nice if you ask me. Loving that mid-range jumper, and Drew Holiday thinks he's a superstar after that dunk, but that is certainly not the case. And you know, they thought I was going to drive in, but I pull it out, and I find Jermaine O'Neal for the easy oop, and that's pretty much the end of the game, folks. Really beastly game from my Miami Heat, and some great balanced scoring. Almost 6 guys in double figures there, and as you can see, we had some great ball distribution. But just want to let you guys know I've got a video coming out later this week where I'll be asking for your feedback and hopefully getting you guys a little bit more involved. I'll let you know more on that later, but it'll be much like the video where I asked you what team I should go to. And once again, I'd like to thank you guys for choosing the Heat. I'm loving it so far, but you can look forward to that video, and I really would like your feedback. Thanks, guys.